Hi guys, number 12 is a fact. So lately Axel, Reborn OS have come to the party and they're all supported. But this guy that I see here has been around, I think, from the beginning, right? Really from the beginning. He can tell you much more if that's true or not, like Amon Ray, and he makes beautiful screenshots. And he has been to the ArcoLinux University, and he made his own AmOs ISO, and that's what we saw up here. And I actually wanted also to see it, and I was not alone because Christina here asked as well, could we get the ISO, how to build the ISO, or can we get the ISO itself? So we pushed it back online for us, which is great. I can make my AmOs ISO. For all the guys who are learning how to build, then this is it. Compare ArcoLinux, Garuda, XeroLinux, Carly, ALCI. Compare them all together. It's Melt, it's a super tool, and learn and decide, okay, he chooses that particular piece of code and he wants this and he wants that. And it's all, the end goal is an operating system, right? But it's always going to be different. And yes, you can build Reborn OS as well. Open the terminal here, git clone, Ctrl-Shift-V, voila, AmOs. Then we read. I don't know if we should read, I've closed it already, but the Arch ISO README is here, version 64, and there is the README itself, okay. And then you have the installation scripts, build and rebuild. I'm gonna rebuild, even though I have not built anything. But I have so much packages in my cache, so I want to keep using them. And these are the AmOs stuff, right? AmOs fonts, AmOs XFCE, AmOs bin, AmOs icon pack. They're all coming down. In the meantime, while we're building the ISO, we have a look around. So in here is the pacman.conf. And we take a look at the settings. So there is an AmOs repo I see from Eric Dubois, right? And AmOs repo, I mean. So that's the link. So rather than telling there's the mirror list, this is an easier way, because Pacman immediately knows I need to go to HTTPS, Aman-Ray, GitHub, etc. right? And repo is the name, that's up here, AM, that's the variable, and Arch is 64. Okay, now let's first kick this back into gear, because it says some things here. Since this machine is the ISO builder, I have already packages that are the same. I have already Discord, I already have these things. All you need to remember is arrow up and do it again. And you say, huh? Arrow up and build it again. 67 of them are re-downloaded with the correct keys and references and all that, and voila, we'll start building and we can continue our look. So Arch ISO stuff, let's go all the way down. XFCE is here, mousepad is here, Tumblr stuff, we're gonna have XFCE. There is also Cyberpunk, maybe you're interested in to have the alien grub theme, right? So there are packages that are not on the ISO, not, hashtag, but sudo pacman -s, and you have it if it's still on the repo. And here we're working with Calamares as configuration. So that's the configuration, that's the application, the system installation. I'm not going to use Glava or G menu there. There's a dconf. All the Nemesis icons are on there. But not only that, so the Win10 icons, Win11, Tela, Fluent, Pack, Cat Pushing, cursors, Cat Pushing, GTK, things I don't know yet. That's fine, right? There's so many. There are 50,000 plus packages on the AUR. I mean, we still have a lot to discover, and that's the fun. So there's a lot of AmOs packages created for other desktops, as you see. a lot of wallpapers as well. Version 6, version 7, fine. So he makes his choices with these icon themes, these icon packs, and off it goes. Maybe he made something to a group package, something like that. So making sure I've got enough. Oh, the Bibata rainbow cursor thing. Oh. Right, this is so festive, like Santa Claus is coming and presents under the tree and I can open it. It's like excitement. Yeah, it's really is, right? Something that you have not created. You're a noob. You're waiting for what will come on the screen. Awesome. And of course, afterwards, ArcoLinux tweak tool, let it loose and see if we can support this ISO as well. You go into the technical bits, open everything up, read everything that's in here. Let's see if he is going to do that. No, I'm gonna ask AmOs, well, not AmOs, but the developer, I forgot his name here, Aman-Re, right, to split it up. So how to log in and the user and all that, we used it in the sdm.conf.t, I think. That's where everything is these days, but with the tweak tool, we just click it and then it's there. Well, it's just a preference, right? You have to make decisions. If you make ISOs, you have to make decisions all the time. Some of the stuff is still there from Arch ISO, I see. The default, the grub, up and grub. AmOs. And we're gonna use this wallpaper. So yeah, I need to write something in the ArcoLinux tweak tool to change something there. Okay. He's on Discord, our channel, ArcoLinux, right? You can ask him questions if you say why this, why that. Help each other as ISO builders. Why did you use this? Why did you use that? We have to see what that will be, right? Alien. And some of you already know, watching the videos, I do like a good sci-fi. Stuff from Arch. Already on, no, not here. Although, no, not here. This one. ZSTD. Check. So if nothing is selected, you'll make the boot files, the boot folder, the files in there will be compressed with the ZSTD. It will be the same as this. That's okay. That's trouble for GNOME. Guys who want to build an ISO, delete mod D. Voila. And as you might have seen up here, we're building actually ISO. We can say something about that as well. This one, that line tells you what it's gonna do, how it's gonna be compressed and all that. I've experimented with that as well back in the few years already now. And if you have scripts of your own, they need to be in here. you need to make sure that they're executable. 755. All right, anything else? These are the splash screen. We can have a look at the splash screen already. This is what we'll see later on. Want to have something else, design something else. Huh? PNG, open it up with GIMP. Put another layer on it. Put another layer on it. Plus, create new layer, yeah. Oh, layer group, sorry. This one. But, what am I doing? Delete. Delete, delete, delete. I don't seem to be able to delete it. Voila. And this one that I want. This is full screen, Super F. It's back here. Okay. But actually, this is more interesting. Open as layers is what I often do. Go to Eric, go to InSync, go to Apps, go to Wallhaven, go to have a look. What would be nice? Can we make this bigger? I don't think so. So these are wallpapers. Best thing to do for all this is something abstract. So this would be my background. I think it would be actually nice. Maybe, right? No, my grub is nice. But then the rest comes in, meaning the rest is, for example, file, open as layers again. Where is that? Eric, Control H, config, ArcoLinux logo. We take an ArcoLinux logo, we're taking ArcoLinux PNG, 32, 64, 100, 100, 200, 100. But the white one if possible. If not possible, you take something else. Okay, 200. Oh. Super F. How far are we with the build? I have time. So we've got this, then we make this smaller, right mouse click. Now you can see whatever is possible. Okay, scale. Scale. What's that scale? Oh yeah, okay. How about this one? Enter. Move it back to the top. Somewhere there, but where's the button again to arrange everything? So go over them. Brush, fill, arrange stuff. No, clone. Smudge. I've missed it. Alignment. Right mouse click, alignment or Q. This thing selected that the blocks are under it or around it to the image, I guess. That's the middle. Distribute if you have more stuff. So this is the middle at the top. And otherwise it's the middle at the bottom. So here will become the grub lines. So you think, where would I like to have it? More to the top. Then maybe this is still a little bit too big. I think the text of grub will come here. So back to this one. It's maybe big enough. Enter. Click it again. Tell where it needs to go. This one relative to image in the middle. First click, and then in the middle at the top. Voila, we have got something. Control F, we still have time. File, save as. Well, what I do is do a save as well. Was it EFI or syslinux? Syslinux, huh? Save. So now we have this here. But that's not gonna work. That's for later if I want to change something. I have the actual file. Export as /png /new PNG, voila, blah blah blah. Yep, okay, voila. So we've got something else here, splash new PNG, and it's simple as that, making something, and the only thing you have to do is override this one to that one, and you have a nice splash, your splash, and then Grub will put its text over it. I always keep teaching things that are not in the title of the video, right? That's I will stay the same. I will always be Eric, and that's me, right? And keep on talking. Close all files. Almost there, guys. 50 minutes. Okay, we can continue and install it. This will not be shown. It's just some waiting time. Just override this with that one. Build it again. How big is it? 2.7. It's nothing. Okay, done. What do I have? Where is it? AmOs build, AmOs out. Okay, got it, find it, found it, and we know exactly what's on there. Package list. All right, Super F7. Nope. Yes. AmOs. Choose a disk file. Eric. AmOs out. Excellent. Okay. All right. Off we go. Fun, right? Okay. So that's the image that we just saw. Open source and all that. Okay. Cool. And now we go for this one. It's kind of black, but it's there. There is something there. Ah, this is the rainbow. The rainbow from the beta cursor. And we switched, I think, or not. Beautiful design, right? A quick look. 61, so the very, very last one. One of 2 days ago or something like that. Next. Next. Belgian. Next. Oh, this is a bug. Don't sweat it. You know what keyboard you have. And you're gonna still test it at the bottom. Oh, can we move over it? Yes, I can. I can like to type in my own name as password. Welcome to AmOs, and that's it. And these days we can toggle. At least you know what version you're using up here. He's gonna unpack. Not much to see if it's unpacking, but this is strange. AmOs, you have to run it with -D, debugging, and if you do that, you'll get a lot of communication. Now it's actually not that interesting because the debugging version is not on, so it's not verbose. He does not talk a lot now. Okay, let's look around. Beautiful icons, right? NXFC by default at the top. That's how it's supposed to be. And Steam is there. Graphics, document viewer and scanner, Nomax. I love Nomax. Super nice, beautiful actually as well. It's great for the workflow, but it's also beautiful. Definitely gonna look around to the choices because that's it always. What shall we choose? There is the NVIDIA X server setting This is kind of strange. Shouldn't. That's maybe something else. Yeah, that's something else, I think. Because in the beginning we can select system. Yeah, the NVIDIA drivers or not. And I said or not. We have SDDM configuration application. It was working in some parts. Maybe it's better now, but we stopped using it because it didn't do what it should do, basically. I think I even told it on the designers on GitHub, guys, this doesn't work. And then, yeah, if no response, you stop. I believe that was the reason why we stopped using it. Might be wrong, so okay. Development Genie is there. Sublime Text, my beloved Sublime Text is there. And one thing more I need is Melt, right? Melt is something that is so. It is saving you. Oops, it's saving you time, this Melt thing. But Calamaris just crashed on us, which gives me the opportunity. Oh, look at that, right? Nice. And we are on XFCE4 terminal. And now you see some info. So now I can do this one. Maybe I better do pkexec. Let's see if it's available. Calamaris. Nope. So pkexec Calamaris minus D, the debugging version. So then we get this thing, and let's see. And yeah, since I now launched it from here, we can follow what's going on as well. A bit too technical. So it's looking at the partitions and it says, I can't understand the partitions. Right, so I don't know if gparted is installed. It is. It's now finished, but gparted will have its problems as well, maybe. Enfin. So next, Belgian. I think number 60 at this point in time, Calamaris, is a bit too soon to have it. Off you go. Yeah, I know. Well, a lot of jobs to do. 36 jobs, total weight 35. So bootloader in the end and unmounting in the end. And this is actually what it's going to do one by one by one by one. Setting my password, setting the password for root. And there is a problem. Once there's a problem with the SDA one, you see. So done. We can't do anything anymore. Yes, okay. So gparted. Let's get rid of gparted. I wonder if it's the Calamaris. Like I said, 60, I don't know. We're on 59. Might be that or not. Might be something totally different. And what is all this? Which is nice. I have some elements up here. They're all working very hard. This one is nice, right? Olé. This one. Temperature would be nice as well, but I know I'm on VirtualBox. And this is probably the weather in, yeah, somewhere else. But not that I'm complaining, we have good weather here. Let's see if I can delete. think he's busy. On operation pending, he says. Normally it's faster to finish, but not this time. All right, close. Okay. Control R is a smart move. Control R is reset. Do it again. Wait a moment. Control R. What's this line? Well, it's gonna take number 2. Yeah, it's all fine. When everything works, it's all fine. But if it's not, and do think about that. If you start your own ISO distro, I'm pretty sure it will not always work. And you're always problem solving. System is not connected to the internet. That is not true. This is a virtual machine. It is connected to the internet, but not that that should be a problem, right? It depends. If it's an online installation, yeah, then it's a problem. But if it's not, then it's no problem. Let's try it again. Require strong passwords? No. Allez. Give it another go. What's this? Right mouse click. Okay. Control Shift Escape. Control Find. Conky. Aha. We've got a few conkeys running. In the conky firewall, configs clock. Check. CPU. What's that? Root. CPU. That's RAM. That's CPU. That's Hertz. GPU, RAM, CPU, SSD. Okay. Let's have a look at the look. Let's have a look at the look. People are thinking, what is this? What did he do? So a lot of AmOs stuff here, AmOs styles, icons, Tela Circle Dark, and there is more to choose. Because at some point in time you get bored and you want something new. It's all here. Style. What did we select? Otis. Peace and harmony. There's a lot of stuff on here. AmOs. We used to work with AmOs in the beginning I was an ISO builder of Arch Labs. And at that point in time, and a little bit afterwards, I think as well, on Arch Merge, we kept it around in OpenBox. You can make themes with it, but it does not always work. So we just said, okay, let users choose if they want to install it, because one of the rules is no frustration software. It blows back in our face, and we don't want that. So lots of choices. And how's the mouse? What mouse is this? Cappuccin mauve. How about peach? Shouldn't it change then? Or is that later? Enfin. It seems to be installing. Might be a glitch in the matrix. Sometimes you have to be patient. Now, people may ask, hey, what's this? Is this alive or what? Right control. So let's do that again. On your keyboard, the left control pressed in. On the mouse, right mouse click. Preferences, Mac OS BS New Dynamic 1. Ooh, I think I can get here a few more. Please, AmOs, can I add them to the list that we have? Here is Cappuccino Frappe. What's that? Frappe. Let's make this also bigger. I like it bigger. So icon zoom, I like it bigger, and the icon size is much nicer. Now it's lots more Eric Dubois. Choices, right? So stupid, but we always revert back to the things, yeah, we like him. Let's go through these choices while we wait. I'm definitely gonna ask permission to copy paste, please. Some of them I recognize, of course, but others, this one, the Cappuccino thing, is something new I did not know before. So in a few seconds it will be on our ArcoLinux repo. Yeah, that's how it goes. But these themes, they look, some of them anyway, awesome. That is also a nice one. Why not? It all depends on the wallpaper that's behind it. Lots of choices. You can make these yourself. I've made tutorials how to make a plank theme. It's fun. Voila, nothing to see. So -D is the tip. If you now want to see some things, normally I would suggest go to File System Root, but even there, oh, look at the hand here. You won't see anything because the -D is not on. Funny how the hand glows a little bit. Choices. I would like to see some other themes while we wait. Appearance. The best thing is always to open the file manager and then walk through it. Thought I recognized this. Bunsen is from Bunsen Labs, so Arch Labs is based on Bunsen. Helium. C3PO. So sci-fi. What am I looking at now? Look, he's starting to finish there. Cappuccino dark, green. You have to wait, I'm still busy. So Cappuccino, Dracula here, pink accent, Dracula look, electric flail, fluent route, imagination. Sounds like a title for music. Imagination and celebration. Maybe it then gives you some inspiration if you were thinking of, oh my god, I want other themes. Voila, there are all themes. And they're all free. Where's the M? Ooh, they're special ones. Look at that. It's incredible what you can make with this AmOs. But it's a lot of, how do you say, patience. Finding the right color, the right things, the right elements. And still end up with a readable theme. That's important for me. Pop nor dark, better, right? Always go to the calmer themes. I know I can reboot, but now you've seen them all. Voila. And the icons as well, that's something that's maybe a little bit quicker. Luna is something I don't know. Dracula is this. Not bad, not bad. Back at the end, scroll down. I don't know why they call this Windows 11. Is these now the folders? I guess so. I never took notice of it. It's a folder. And you do a job on it. Okay, these we have seen. And voila, we can reboot. Now we have seen all the themes and maybe say, oh, I'm gonna build myself an AmOs, right? Logging out. Restart, right, better. Nice wallpaper, by the way. We are going to boot the existing OS. This is the theme of the moment, the wallpaper of the moment. And we saw the reference to user share and so on. Voila, and we're on the system, which means the ArcoLinux tweak tool is ready to go. If you see this, then think, well, actually read use sy sudo backnum -syu, well, yu, that's what we type. And everything is in. 2 updates, xfc4 git and xfc4 styles. Thank you for telling me, dear package manager, but we're already up to date. So voila, I'm gonna test the ArcoLinux tweak tool on this one. Shutting down, making a clone, and then we're off to the next video. I'll show you how to make a clone, how difficult that is. Next, clone, that was it. All right, next video, ArcoLinux tweak tool in.